Okay. So, we're back. We have an extra day this week on Friday, being that it's Friday, and historically I've been mostly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And today's topic was to be determined. We had not yet decided what we were going to stream until basically yesterday, and I was like, oh wait, there are new story chapters out. So today we'll be hitting the new story chapters in the campaign. We also might hit up the event. I have not done that yet, but if we have time after we get through the story, we can do that. But for now, we're just going to do a little bit of the daily checking kind of stuff while we give people time to join in. Most of this is not particularly difficult because I'm not in a very competitive union. And so, basically I should one-shot all of the Union raid bosses, because we have not leveled up. So, because my Union hasn't pushed the difficulty high, we just get to one-shot these guys, which is nice and bad. This is a Union that I joined, kind of at random, when I first made the account. And there's only like me and maybe one or two other people that are even relatively active in it. So,
Completely fading. Strike.
Excuse you. OBS, would you care to actually capture the video? It looks like it's still just capturing a still image. How about now?
But I desire stronger opponents next time.
Why must you hate Nikke? Okay, we fall back on the things aren't behaving properly. Dropping. I thought that it was working correctly because, you know, we had successfully shown the login screen, and obviously, if it's capturing the window, then it's capturing the window correctly, right? But apparently not. Apparently that doesn't mean anything, and it's just, at one point, captured a still image of it. Weak point water. Oh, this isn't right. We have better water units now. Specifically, we have a better water unit from the previous event. Where is she? There it is.
A rare occasion, I shall take the lead.
Not that we actually needed to upgrade for this, but it'll do. Yep.
Everything superfluous will be banished from paradise. Eureka! Stop, it's cold.
It's very odd how the different shooting poses are, and some are much more, we'll say, safe than others. Reasonable as opposed to ridiculous.
Just the two of us.
Summer Dorothy is on the more ridiculous end, as she's less crouched down behind cover and more bent over the cover, which is a little awkward. Wait, why do you say I still have more attempts? Oh, because I have one more attempt. Okay. Once more, with feeling. Oh, I also haven't updated this one in a while. If my Fire Week set doesn't have Red Hood Rappy in it. But, again, no big deal. This particular boss is not going to be difficult enough for it to matter.
Hold on a moment. Target eliminated.
Let's go full power.
Excellent. And you're dead. Excellent. So off we go. The Union Raid is really all we're going to do for our dailies on stream. We can hit the other like random daily stuff off stream. It's not particularly interesting, so we are going to move on to the main story. Which I don't really remember what was going on. Last thing I remember happening was we fought Gluttony, I think. We fought Gluttony, and I don't remember the exact things that were going on with the 4 beasts, besides, you know, that we've met 3 of the 4 beasts. Okay, maybe not hard. I'm stuck here on hard. I can't beat Mirror Container. I've tried a variety of things. I leveled up my Ein. It's just, it's not happening. We are on Mother Whale? I don't remember getting on Mother Whale.
I will turn everything into bubbles.
Alright, let's swap this squad around a little bit. No, we'll take Siren instead of Litter. We'll swap these around.
Roger.
Yes, Red Hood Rappy, then Siren. Then who do I want for just massive wave clear? Modernia's still good for it.
Protect you, Commander.
Finally. It's
And
time
just
to
CP
show
padding.
everyone what we're capable of.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Not that we need that much CP padding here.
All right.
I will turn
We're a little over leveled.
rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
All right.
Not there.
Coming. What the hell? Where are we? I think we're inside Mother Whale. Wait, did we get eaten? I think so. Let's get out of here. Okay. What are you doing? I said, let's get out of here. Huh? You want me to do it? I just don't have the strength right now. Oh, well, me neither. I used too much dark matter and I flew around a lot too. Actually, on second thought, I've still got so much energy left. Hey, don't be like that, Levi. I was just kidding. Just watch closely, okay? I'll blast us out of here in one shot.
This goes beyond praise kink and more, oh god, please be nice to me. Like, it's kind of rough, being Ziz.
Don't you doofus. You're clearly exhausted. Oh, okay.
Doesn't know how to accept kindness or cruelty, really.
Thankfully, we don't seem to have any company. Sit down. We'll head out once we've rested for a bit. Okay. Looks like those guys chased off Gluttony. Yeah? They're strong. Super duper strong. Yeah. Do you think they followed us? Nope, but they'll be coming after us soon enough. I thought so.
Those guys is us, by the way.
For what exactly? To go up against them, of course. But they keep trying to talk to us. Do you think maybe we could try that? Talking, I mean. They might actually help us, you know? No. Why not?
Because I have trust issues.
Not that I'm arguing with you. I'm just curious. I don't trust anyone. What about us, though? You guys are different, you fool. Because you're family. Really?
Family.
We're family? Are you saying we're not? No. I knew. I was just asking. Hey, Levi? You know that imposter with the 2 cores I picked up? Why don't we feed it to Behemoth? Then maybe Behemoth will get all healed up and can get us out of here. I really miss Behemoth.
Is Behemoth here in order to
did
get
think about
fed?
it, but no way are we doing that. Huh? Why not? Do you really think Behemoth would just sit still if she woke up after eating that imposter? It'd be complete pandemonium. But what if we just keep it a secret? Even in that state, she could still hear and think for herself. She may get wise to it. Oh, that's true. Then what should I do with this? I went through an awful lot to bring it back. What do you mean, what do we do with it? We'll just use it as material later. It's the rarest thing you've ever dragged back. Of course it'll come in handy. Right? Not that I'm bragging or anything, but it was really hard to pick this up. I was flying around when I saw a ton of raptures swarming down below. So I got curious and went to check it out.
Oh, good. We do
Quiet.
get to. Oh, never mind.
Huh? But I haven't even gotten to the part where I get to show off yet.
Yeah, they didn't really cover like where she found this or what exactly it is, because the only imposter, which is Nikke, that we know has 2 cores is Rappy because of her connection with Red Hood. But I don't know why there would be a body of hers somewhere. Like, I swear there was a fight that maybe they got beheaded, but this is the problem with having had the account for a while. It means there are lots of parts of the story that I did, you know, over a year ago, and I have since forgotten. So, we will see what's going on with that.
Rapture, incoming.
Is it a rapture, or is
Where's it
it
coming from? I
uh,
didn't see it. Right up
Reptarian?
ahead, but it doesn't look all that big. What's this, Levi? Are you actually scared of a rapture? That's not like you. Something about it seems off.
Hello, friends.
It
If
is
I may be so
reptilian.
bold, may I ask who you are?
What is this? Is that a talking rapture?
You look awfully surprised. Don't worry, I'm not a rapture. Think of me as a rapture enthusiast. I'm human, so you can relax.
Huh? What? So, you're a human who's into raptures?
Bingo! There was a big explosion nearby, so I rushed over and saw you 2 flying. It looked like you were in a real pickle, so I had Whaley come and rescue you. Don't worry, you're not being eaten. It's safe inside Whaley's belly. But tell me, are you lost, Nikkes?
We are heretics. Wait! Don't tell him that. Oh,
Yeah, you probably
sorry.
shouldn't say that.
It's just, he introduced himself, so I thought... The mood's kind of weird now. Why'd you have to go and flap your gums like that?
Oh my gosh!
He's so excited.
No way! Heretics? Incredible! To think I'd get to meet real-life heretics. What astounding luck!
He's such a nerd.
My friends, if you don't mind, could we have a little chat?
Yeah, when he says he's a rapture enthusiast, he's really not kidding.
Don't worry.
It is his hyperfixation. Which reminds me, I need to get back to the various side stories. I did them more, like, when I was starting out, which is why I actually did Reptilian side stories, so I actually knew who he was when he showed up in the main story. But I haven't done them in a while, so my blah blah inbox is incredibly full. Incredibly full. And it would probably take a while to get through. I also haven't done like all the random like building event things in the outpost or anything like that, and some of like the bigger side stories, like whatever the heck happened to Mihara and Uni. Although I don't particularly care for them in the first place, so I don't particularly care for their side story either. Or rather, I don't feel particularly compelled to seek it out. Okay, after bidding farewell to a dear friend and setting off on a large journey, I encouraged Whaley to go vegetarian. At first, Whaley stubbornly refused, but after a few tries, it seemed to develop a liking for the new flavor and now eats only plant-based food without hesitation. Then, an astonishing transformation began. Whaley's color gradually shifted from red to blue. Now, it is entirely blue, looking distinctly different from other mother whales. Its personality changed dramatically as well, becoming noticeably more mild-mannered. This proves that a rapture's appearance changes according to its diet. What a remarkable transformation this is. It demonstrates that by adopting a vegetarian diet, raptures can survive without harming humans, animals, or Nikkes, and that we can coexist peacefully on this land without hostility. Okay, he might be projecting and being a little bit hopeful here, but, you know. We have taken a significant step closer to peace between raptures and humanity. I will continue to observe this change. May this extraordinary record of such an incredible transformation one day guide humanity onto a new path.
I will turn every. All right.
And since we are overpowered, we don't need to actually go through fight animations for these non-plot ones. We can just quick battle them, because we are just that much stronger than them. Which is a feature I like in a lot of games, which is like, hey, you heavily outclass this enemy. You want to just, like, move on. There's nothing interesting or challenging going on in this upcoming fight. And I predict we won't have any difficulty until maybe the end of Chapter 40.
But you like raptures so much that you kept trying to communicate with them.
Yep, this all happened in side stories earlier.
And you actually succeeded. So now, Mother Whale...
Whaley.
So now you're buddies with Whaley, and are traveling all over the world together?
That's right. You really are good at summarizing, my friend.
And you're chummy with all the raptures riding on Whaley, too.
That's right. They're gentle companions who don't attack just anyone.
You expect me to actually believe that?
I don't blame you for doubting me. But right now, you're inside Whaley's belly, aren't you? A normal mother whale wouldn't just let foreign objects wander about inside like that. It would do everything it can to get rid of them, including unleashing all the raptures it's carrying inside.
Yeah, I know that too. But how did you find out about that?
It told me.
Since becoming friends with Whaley, I've tried to befriend other mother whales, so I know a thing or two about them.
As in, they've all
I
tried to
wasn't
eat me.
Successful with any of them, sadly.
How are you still alive?
Walking the untread path always carries an element of risk. Anyway, you said you were heretics, right?
Yeah? What of it?
And you understand me when I speak?
We're talking right now, aren't we?
Can you tell me what you guys call this?
He rummages around underneath his rapture suit.
I found this on the surface recently and thought it was very beautiful. What do you guys call this?
It's an apple. Duh. Do we look like idiots to you?
How do you use it?
You, eat it?
I see. You perceive things the same way. Tell me, when you come across humans or Nikkes, do you feel an urge to kill them?
No.
Then what do you feel when you see them?
Nothing in particular.
I see. So that means you can become friends with them.
Excuse me?
There's a communication barrier between humans and raptures. But in your case, there isn't. You can communicate with humans and other Nikkes. And there's no deep-seated hostility inside you. So, since there are no major obstacles to communication, you can be friends with them.
Reptilian really is
As
a
long as we can
good
communicate,
ambassador.
we can be friends. Won't you be my friends?
It's like he's super naive, but somehow effective.
Oh dear. Looks like I got a bit excited and came on a little too strong. Don't worry. Take your time to think it over. After all, we're all rational, thoughtful creatures here. Now then, to celebrate this joyful occasion, let me give you a tour of Whaley. Follow me. There's all sorts of fun stuff I want to show you. Oh, and here's an apple for you. It's a gift.
I hope he's eating.
Huh? What in the world? My brain's totally fried right now.
No, not you too, Levi. I think my mind's on the fritz as well. What should we do? Should we follow him?
Yeah, let's follow him first. I have to find out what the hell he's scheming.
As I said earlier, and as she said herself, Levi has some trust issues.
Are you in danger?
Or technically, they usually pronounce it Levi because it's short for Leviathan. Even though I tend to read it as Levi because, obviously, what else would I read it as? So of course, there's a bunch of things here that only take 1 damage per shot. It's fine though. Again, we are massively overpowered for the normal campaign, even if they are new chapters.
All gun ports open. Fire!
Alright, off we go.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. You want me to go there?
Okay, just a little stuff.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Securing victory for their subjects is a key.
All right.
Not
Encounter.
Quick battling our way through all of the
together.
chaff so we can get to the meat.
All right. Moving.
I will turn
All right. With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
the bubbles.
Now the thing is, even if we were underpowered, we can still beat stuff that's higher level than us, but as you can see, the numbering is a little small, but this is at, you know, little short of 600k, and we're at over double that, so there's really no point to planning out the battles.
All right. Not there. I knew that. Starting countdown.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that they got their new gear.
3, 2.
Cutie, do you know how many times you've been mentally preparing yourself by now?
Am I getting shot out of a cannon?
Lose Mother Whale.
Don't worry. Even if it goes wrong, it's only a fall from a few kilometers up.
Did they change Rappy's voice actress? Like, she seems higher pitched or more childlike or something.
Don't worry. Even if it goes wrong, it's only a fall from a few kilometers up.
Why did she sound like a chipmunk? She had a lower, more motherly voice before, and now it's.
Don't worry.
Don't
Even
worry.
if it goes wrong, it's only a fall from a few kilometers up.
It isn't a fall on me from a few kilometers up. What about the impact when we launch? I don't think a human body could really handle that. Well, Commander's body is kind of special.
That's precisely why we packed the interior with shock-absorbent material. There won't be any issues. Besides, acceleration doesn't happen all at once. It's a gradual increase.
That's... Okay, so that's not by definition what acceleration is, but okay.
I'm sure a tough guy like you can handle that. You good now?
G-forces are directly proportional to acceleration, that's what they are.
2. 1.
Launch!
Okay. In this cramped space, a terrible pressure presses down on me. It feels like the air is crushing my entire body. Then, suddenly, I feel like I'm floating.
This is definitely rough.
Commander, are you okay?
No, I feel like I'm dying.
Well, now that we've launched, there's not much we can do. So you'll just have to bear with it.
Why are you Chipmunk? Why do we have Chipmunk Rappy? After our run-in with Gluttony, we detect no signs of it nearby. Then Whaley appears and swallows Leviathan and Ziz. I quickly send a message to Raptilian, but there's no reply. Whaley is still airborne, and we have to get close to it somehow, even if that means turning ourselves into human projectiles. Or human imposter projectiles. We calculate Whaley's speed, direction, and altitude, strap ourselves into a rocket, and launch it using the Admire's catapult. The rocket was originally meant for long-range supply drops, so we remove the cargo and rig some makeshift seats. Everyone except me agrees to this ridiculous plan, and now, because I'm outvoted, I'm flying through the sky in a rocket. Yeah, a bona fide rocket man. Hang on, how are we supposed to land this thing?
It's equipped with a retro thruster system. If we activate it just before landing on Mother Whale, that should do the trick.
That seems highly unreliable.
At least you're stuck in this cramped space with two ravishing beauties like us. That alone should make it worth your while.
Why are you a chipmunk?
Exactly.
Come to think of it, I wonder how Laplace and Drake are doing.
I wouldn't worry about them. Those two always find a way to manage somehow. I would have loved to tag along and keep an eye on them, but the
No,
weight
you
limit
wouldn't.
made that impossible.
I think splitting up the team was still the right move. Just imagine how noisy it would be with those two crammed in here.
As if it's any quieter here.
I don't mind. The commander has a lovely voice.
Oh,
When
I think we'll be landing
screaming?
soon. I can see it. Wow. Mother Whale looks even bigger up close.
Commander, look out the window. You can see Whaley.
And more continued screaming.
All right, time to land this bad boy.
Just when you think Maxwell is the reasonable one on the squad, she pulls like this kind of nonsense.
The victory.
But yeah, what the hell happened to Rappy's voice actress?
Tell me the down with those who would
Like, did they change actresses? Did they screw up the audio encoding and she's playing at like 25% higher pitch for some reason? Like, it's the delivery's different, the pitch is different. It's
down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
I don't know what's going on with that. I don't particularly care for it.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
See, that's her normal voice. Oh, what now? Do we have to spawn in this many? Good lord.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Where's the thingamabob? We turned orange, so there's a thingy somewhere around here.
You want me to go there?
All right, not there.
Oh, there it is.
I knew that.
Gotta collect the shinies.
You want me to go there?
Proceeding.
Engaging with the enemy.
Proceeding to target.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
All right, coming.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
All right,
There it is.
not there.
More shiny.
I knew that.
You want me to go there? I will turn every...
Proceeding to target.
Alright, more plot.
All right, landing complete. I think we're on Mother Whale's tail.
I almost died.
Considering how many close shaves you've had with death before, I'm surprised you're so rattled.
Oh, to me it's basically a fear of the unknown.
Strange. Whaley is flying through the air, but I don't feel any wind at all. I thought we might get blown off or be unable to stand properly. The air pressure isn't causing any problems, nor is there any significant change in temperature or oxygen levels.
Exactly. It's surprisingly human-friendly. There's even a vegetable garden.
Did you say a vegetable
Yeah,
garden?
look over there.
Looking in the direction that Maxwell's pointed, there's definitely a vegetable garden with all kinds of vegetables growing.
It's a vegetable garden, as Maxwell said.
You know, the snark just doesn't come through.
It's a vegetable garden, as Maxwell said.
When we're talking in a chipmunk voice, it's a vegetable garden, as Maxwell said. It's like, "Eh."
It's like, no.
Maybe
What have
it's a
you done
trap
with
to
her
lure us in,
voice?
like what Gluttony used on us.
Considering who's on board, I doubt that's the case.
Oh, that oddball reptilian?
You know?
He's famous, or rather infamous. On paper, he's dead, but every Nikke who's in the know knows better. Anyway, if Reptilian's on board, nothing we run into would surprise me. Let's go.
It makes sense that she would know about that, since she's one of the top squads and they have access to better intel. Maxwell stands in front of the rocket that Laplace and Drake arrived in.
We're here. You guys can come out now. Let's get him.
No movement or sound coming from inside the rocket,
Hey,
so they've
you guys
already
were
left,
safe on the
probably.
job? I said come out.
No movement or sound. Inside, Laplace and Drake are frantically gesturing in a panic.
What in the world are you doing? What's wrong?
Laplace and Drake breathe on the window and start writing something on it.
What the? The window is too small, and there's no exit hatch. We can't get out.
There's no exit
Fine.
hatch?
Stay in there forever, why don't you?
How did they get in?
Go. Move out.
If there's no hatch and the windows are too small, how did they get into the rocket in the first place? They didn't, like, did they rip a panel off and then weld it shut behind them?
Fire! Good job.
Okay. We're gonna have a whale of a time up here.
One step closer to our dream.
Yeah, just as a point of comparison again. Compare the voice that Rappy is having in the plot things that we're doing to
I will carry on what has been passed down to me. In the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing what we'll do together. I will carry on what has been passed down to me. In the meantime, I ask that you watch over me. I'm looking forward to seeing what we'll do together.
yeah, it's a completely different voice.
All right, not there.
Incoming encounter. The bubbles will show us the way.
Securing victory for their...
All right.
Off we go.
Incoming encounter.
Proceeding to... As long as we're together, I will never fall.
All right. Moving in.
All right, not there.
Okay, so we've gotten up onto the ship.
Proceeding to securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
We now know what happened to Maxwell and Drake, is that they were on a separate rocket that was launched before us. Okay, more from Reptilian. We can communicate. They can speak. Today I finally succeeded in communicating with them, not in their language, but in the language of mankind. Okay, one moment, please. Excuse you. Become banned, please. Thank you. This is why I have the thing set to only show stuff on screen for like 30 seconds, so that when this happens and I ban someone, it doesn't just stick there on the screen forever. This is clearly different from the times when I merely mimicked their language. Even though they recognize me as human, they choose to engage in communication. This once again proves that without an instinctive hostility toward humans, raptors are simply a new species distinct from mankind. Even if our languages and ways of communicating differ, as long as we trust one another and desire peace, we can communicate with each other peacefully through dialogue. I hope this profound realization of mine is conveyed to my dear friend. spreads throughout all of humanity and ultimately brings mankind and Raptures one step closer to each other. We'll see about that. There's precious little hope in the overall universe of Nikke, so a bit of hope is not that bad.
It's small, but it's got everything you need. Doesn't exactly explain what it's doing here on Whaley's back, though.
Getting sunlight.
What's wrong with you guys? You
They
haven't
hate
said a word.
vegetables.
Cat got your tongue?
They only like meat.
Is there maybe something wrong with those upgraded components of yours?
My throat is so hoarse. I'm losing my voice.
Were they screaming the whole way over?
I think we may have screamed a little too much. With vocal cords that weak, what kind of hero are you supposed to be? I've fallen short. I vow to train harder so I can raise my voice more powerfully going forward. Personally, I'm happy with how my voice sounds. Doesn't it make me sound more villainous?
Is that also why Rappy's voice is all messed up? Is there an in-universe explanation for Chipmunk Rappy that she's also spent too much time screaming? Oh, the faint evil
Don't have
laughter.
the energy to respond.
Still, it's a relief. Things should quiet down a bit now. Commander, any luck reaching Reptilian?
No, he's not even checking his messages. Also, she sounds like she's like 12.
Maybe
Give her
he's
back
not
her adult woman voice, please. He's not here? He's definitely here.
For all we know, Leviathan and Ziz might have already taken him down.
Why must you say things, Maxwell?
At least, it's hard to imagine Reptilian dead.
It's true, he seems like someone who would live
I'd guess
forever.
Reptilian's either inside Whaley or outside on its back. The same goes for Leviathan and Ziz.
Alright then, let's make an opening, head inside, and investigate.
Absolutely not. A hero could never condone such reckless methods.
Yeah, don't blow a hole in Whaley.
Villain would do such a thing.
Would you speak up? I can't hear either of you.
Oh, she's really enjoying this.
Man, it feels nice to say that.
Drilling a hole would hurt Whaley. Reptilian wouldn't be happy about that either.
Well then, all we can do is keep walking.
I'm guessing Reptilian made this garden to survive up here on Whaley. He must have done something with the soil. But I wonder how he watered it.
With sheer determination.
And Rain? Also, I don't like how her redesign makes her look so much younger. I think it's mostly the face, because she was always... Like, she never had huge tits or something, but... Something about the twin tails and, like, the rounder face makes her look like 10. And it's not a great look.
It's too well maintained to have relied solely on rainfall.
So he collected other rainfall.
It's raining? But the sky's so clear. Don't tell me this isn't rain. Could it be something toxic?
Well, given that we just discovered that, you know, even though you're flying through the sky, you're not getting hit with wind or anything, I'm guessing that Mother Whale has some sort of localized weather control bubble thing.
Visual at 10 o'clock.
A pillar rises from Whaley's back, spraying water high into the air. The water fans out above and rains down across Whaley's
A
back.
sprinkler?
A blowhole?
Something's there.
Is it a monk?
What? So, okay. First guess. It is the image that Whaley has chosen to project to interact with humans. Because that last lore thing that we read was Reptilian saying he managed to communicate with one in human language. So I'm assuming this is like Whaley's avatar thing. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it looks like they're hovering slightly in midair. The light emanating from the circular object on the back looks like a halo, and where the falling water meets the light, a rainbow forms. For a long while, I just stand there, staring in a trance. Also, blue, and vegetarian Whaley is blue. The monk slowly opens their eyes and meets my gaze. They're looking over here. The monk unfolds their legs and stands upright. They begin to walk toward me slowly, holding my gaze the entire time. How strange. They're clearly walking slowly, yet the distance between us closes almost instantly. We all watch the monk approach us, as if spellbound. The monk stops in front of us, and stares intently at me.
Well now. Never did I dream I would encounter a noble hero in so remote a place. 'Tis an honor to make thy acquaintance, great hero. I have heard countless tales from the Forerunners themselves, as though mine ears were worn to the bone, verily. And by Forerunners, I do mean White Snow, Personette, and Scarlet.
Okay, so White Snow, Snow White, Scarlet, Scarlet. Personette? Is that someone we haven't met yet, or do you have a different name for someone?
What are those? Names of bandit guilds or something?
I at least understood Scarlet.
Are you talking about the Pioneer Squad?
Indeed, it is so.
Alright, so I am wrong. It's not Whaley.
Nay, to say I merely know them would be a disservice, for I am the fourth member of the Forerunners.
What?
Well, that's why they're the Forerunners, not the Five Runners. This one is called Nayuta. Alright, we have finally met Nayuta. They've only been mentioned like once before.
Once more, it is a great honor to behold thee, great hero.
They mentioned like Nayuta learned something or knew something and had called the others to meet. And they mentioned something about like, oh, if she's moving, then it must be really something big because she's super slow at, taking any sort of action. So, let's see what Nayuta has got for us as far as lore dumps go. Also, why the hell is she on Whaley? Why are we on Whaley? Like, the whole Whaley situation is kind of nutty to start with.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
I wonder if we can piss off Helm by saying how much better a ship Whaley is than the Admire.
The bubbles will engaging with the enemy.
It'd probably work, but it'd be rather mean-spirited. After all, one of them is a normal water ship, and the other is a sentient airship.
Moving in.
Proceeding.
I will turn everyone.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's duty.
All right.
Coming.
Okay,
The bubbles.
quickly
Securing victory
take out
for their
these
subjects is
dudes.
a king's duty.
And alright.
Proceeding to
I
target.
will turn every. All right. With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Coming.
Let's see what Nayuta's got for us, as far as information is concerned. Never heard of the Pioneer Squad having any more other
I'm
members.
The fourth member of the Forerunner squad, moving with one accord alongside White Snow, Personette, and Scarlet. Yet, 'tis not so that I act in constant company with them. I attend not the regular gatherings, but act of mine own accord. One might say we assemble only when grave matters call for discourse. Well, seeing how tight-lipped those three are, 'tis no wonder thou hast heard naught of me. So it is.
I find that hard to believe. Pretending to be a pilgrim isn't exactly difficult.
That is indeed the truth. To impersonate a pilgrim is a task most easy. Whether ye believe it or not, that is the choice of thee. For verily, the heart of a person is not to be commanded at will.
Verily, indeed. How did you know I knew the Pioneers? Because they talk about me. They talk about the Commander a lot. You clearly recognize me, but I'm positive the Pioneers don't have any photos of me.
Verily, Personette doth possess a portrait of thee. On several occasions, I have beheld her crafting prurient images inspired by that likeness. So it is.
Okay, which one is Personette? And so which ones are specifically in Pioneer, not the other Pilgrim squads? So Snow White and Scarlet. The last ones should be Dorothy and Rapunzel. So I'm betting Personette is Rapunzel?
I'm not quite sure what you're getting at.
She hath sketched drawings most lewd.
Yep, that's definitely Rapunzel.
Tell her to turn them in at once.
I knew not that the human body was capable of so many postures, verily.
Okay, then tell me about Snow White's characteristics. Besides hungry?
In discourse at length, allow me to show thee a token of hers.
You to take something out from her robe and hands it to me. It is a black orb about the size of a ping pong ball. Mostly soft and squishy, but with some hard parts here and there.
'Tis
What's
a
this?
dumpling of centipedes and spiders, verily. It hath been naturally dried, and save for certain parts, remaineth soft. As
But
for
why?
Scarlet, she is not but a drunkard.
She doesn't drink, she just
Verily,
acts drunk.
A tale hath reached mine ears concerning thee and Scarlet. By mischance, thou camest to the surface, and toiled in the fields with Scarlet. What was it again? Didst thou not partake of fertilizer, perchance?
I think you mean we made fertilizer.
Ah, indeed. It would seem I was mistaken. Yet, even so, hath this not lent some measure of credence to my tale?
If
I believe so,
anything,
yes.
It'd be more suspicious if you weren't a pioneer at this point.
This is indeed a joyous occasion. The pleasure of our meeting has so enraptured me that I had quite forgotten to inquire. Pray tell,
Why are you
what
here?
brings you to this place?
We're here to see Raptillion.
Ah, now that I recall, thou art a close friend of Harmonizer as well. Truly, thy connections are far and wide.
Okay, I had the same problem with the flower unit. There are so many different characters in this game. So many different named characters who have some sort of relevance to something. And then you get characters like this one, who are going to be like, you know what? I know you're having a hard time keeping track of everyone already. How about I add new names for the existing characters, so you have to not only know their original names, but also what this character calls them. It's something that annoyed me the most about the Flower Girl. So apparently Reptilian is Harmonizer.
The
Right.
commander doesn't discriminate.
How do you know all this?
The Harmonizer hath gone briefly to welcome some guests. I know the way and shall guide thee. Pray, follow me hence.
Who else is here?
They were bold young ladies clad in black oil. To this humble one, they appeared as unwelcome guests, yet Harmonizer regards them as honored visitors. Verily, even that befits Harmonizer's nature.
If the four beasts meet up with Reptilian...
That means...
Actually, I don't think anything that bad would happen. Yeah.
me neither.
It's like, oh no! Oh
Such
wait.
is the power of the Harmonizer, is it not? Now then, we shall depart.
Meanwhile, these three have no idea what's going
A
on.
grave oversight on my part. I have yet to exchange greetings with you, ladies.
Ladies.
Might I have the honor of knowing your names?
Good grief.
I've got zero interest in people who are so obviously nice guys.
Huh? You can talk again?
As long as I don't shout, I can at least hold a conversation.
This young lady hath a voice most villainous.
Excuse
Even thy outward guise doth resemble that of a villain, making thee all the more villainous.
Hello, Allure. Welcome.
Not bad. I'll give you that.
Nice to meet you, Pilgrim. We're the Matisse squad from Macillus. I'm Maxwell. That blue one over there is Laplace, and the red one's Drake. They kind of scream themselves hoarse, so you'll have to forgive them.
I
Is
am
that
doing
so?
well.
I have
Trying to
thought
figure out
of
what
my
Nayuta's
natural
deal
voice.
is.
Pray, grant me but a moment.
Are you going to heal their voices?
What are you doing?
Heroic vocal cords restored.
Oh no.
Darn it! I liked my voice being all raspy and made me sound more villainous.
There we go. It seems it has gone well. Verily.
Verily
Holy
indeed.
cow, an honest-to-goodness pilgrim in the flesh! I can't believe it!
Did they like up the pitch on everyone's voices by like 20%? Like I swear her and Drake are also higher pitched than they used to be, and Rappy is like 2 octaves up. But yes, Allure, I am doing well. Is this the part where you try to sell me art services on Discord?
Oh, your eyes are closed, your hair is white, and really long at that! You're a Nikkei!
Don't you have any filters at all?
So much for peace and quiet.
It gladdens me to know thou art curious about one such as myself. However, meeting the Harmonizer takes precedence. Might we converse as we walk?
How come one of your arms looks different? What are you hiding? If you've got retractable claws, I'll let you be a member of the Villain Union.
Nah. I thank thee. Come, let us be on our way.
I hadn't even noticed that she had a more metallic arm on the side. Because it's like hidden behind her cloak
Hey,
thing.
What are you two doing?
How long have you been on the surface?
Thou art too generous with thy praise.
Huh? Have you ever seen the lift?
Thou speakest too kindly.
Huh? Tell me about your battles on the surface. How many battles, how many wins, and what weapons do you use?
She's just stonewalling them.
Thy words ring true.
Huh? Do you have any interest in villains? If you want, I can give you some recommendations.
Thy words are duly noted.
Huh?
I suppose that's one way to deflect inane questions.
Maxwell, did you see that?
That golden flash of light? Yeah, but what was it?
I was hoping you'd know. It's the first time I've seen it. Or is it really?
The 4 beasts, a former heretic, mother whale, and even a pilgrim. Life on the surface really is a blast, huh?
So the only other golden light I remember would be like Rapunzel has
Do you
golden
always
like
get this
colored
wild for you,
things.
cutie?
More or less.
Maybe I should just quit Matisse and join the counters. There's no end to the drama. Seriously.
Oh my god, the drama? Seriously. But no, Maxwell. Someone needs to keep Drake and Laplace, you know, somewhat on task.
Engaging.
Tell me the
Down with those who would threaten the
everyone,
kingdom.
give them everything you've got.
Alright. Once more, we are fighting on Whaley's back. And eventually it'll let us get back to the plot.
Tell me the
Down with those who would threaten
all
the
gun
kingdom.
ports open.
We'll
Fire!
see if we can make it the full length of stream. I guess I ate something that disagreed with me or something, because my stomach is hurt for like 5 hours now. Which is not ideal.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Okay. Summoning more things. Guess we'll do the EX stage as well. You know, while we're here. Weak point fire. Sure, why not? I didn't even look at what we're fighting. Is it a boss fight? Is it a like normal fight? Boss fight. Prepare to be melted.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
Yay. EX stage. Extra difficult, in theory. Except, again,
With this, we're one step
we are...
closer to our dream.
This account is well into hard mode, so anything that pops up in normal mode is just not really a factor for us anymore.
There? The bubbles will show us the way.
I do like all this like extra scaffolding stuff that's been built to show that
Proceeding.
clearly Reptilian is just living here.
With this, we're one step. The bubbles will incoming encounter. All right.
As long as we're together, I will never fall. Proceeding to target.
Incoming encounter. All right.
Not
Alright, let's see what else is going on here. Nayuta only responds to Laplace and Drake's endless barrage of questions with vague remarks. Disheartened, the two eventually fall behind and start admiring the scenery. Taking advantage of the brief calm, I strike up a conversation with Nayuta. So how did you end up
I
here?
have not dwelt here long. Whilst meditating atop a mountain, White Giant drew near and sought mine aid. Nay, 'twas Harmonizer aboard it who did so.
Reptilian asked you for help? Was there a problem?
There was indeed, and a very great one at that. But it hath been resolved, so fret not. By fate's design, since then I have dwelt upon the White Giant. Truly, the White Giant is extraordinary. It is the sole known case wherein the very entity itself has been altered. Such is the power wrought by the Harmonizer. It may be called something that no one hitherto hath touched. A realm far surpassing the bounds of technology. Verily.
Just now, when you healed Laplace and Drake's throats back there, what was that?
'Tis but a humble skill, yet in the mending and crafting of things, I hold some small measure of expertise. Verily.
Verily indeed.
Golden light. It seemed familiar. Actually, I think I've seen it before.
That cannot be so. Surely thou art mistaken.
No, I've definitely seen it before.
Such a thing is impossible. Verily.
I think thou dost protest too much.
This is no mere jest, I see. Might I be so bold as to touch thy form? If only for a moment.
Is that all right with you, Commander?
Go for it. Get all
No
touchy.
one is allowed to touch my body without your permission.
Do you have to phrase it that way?
Very well.
I guess she's down to be shared. Nayuta reaches out and places her hand on Rappy's chest, right where her core is. Which one? She's got two. The golden light from earlier flickers for a brief
Might I
moment.
inquire thy name?
Rappy,
Rappy. May I ask how this came to pass?
what do you mean?
It is the fusion of which I speak.
Oh, her
I'm
eyes
not
opened a
entirely
little.
sure myself.
Within thy body doth lie the technology of ours, nay, of theirs. Verily, this is not coexistence alone. It is fusion, a binding as one.
Well, we had to do this dance, and then this happened. I gotta say that we messed it up a couple times. Our fingers didn't touch exactly, and we had, you know, like skinny Red Hood Rappy and like huge fat Red Hood Rappy and like all sorts of different combinations that didn't quite work until we got, you know, just a normal fusion. You meant to say our technology. What do you mean by that?
What are you? Pray tell, dost thou know of the profound?
Profound. Maybe, but it was called an entirely different name because you're adding new names and making stuff up.
Does the name Deep ring a bell, verily?
No.
Never heard of it.
'Tis an existence from ages past. It doth possess ancient technologies, and keepeth ancient secrets. So it is. Though I may not divulge all the particulars, if I were to speak but simply, ere it was scattered to the four winds, the culmination of the craft it is so long pursued now resideth within Rappy.
What do you mean? The craft it so long pursued?
Trying to fuse Nikes.
Verily, it may be said that this is the sole path by which all shall survive without meeting destruction.
What are you talking about? What is deep? And what's all this about symbiosis and destruction?
Do you know something about my body?
I beg thy pardon. Yet still can I not fully place my faith in thy strength? For verily, truth and secret alike do shine forth only when borne by those of true might. Until I have beheld thy strength, no answer can I grant thee.
This may come off as somewhat self-serving, but did the pioneers not tell you anything about us?
But of course, though I have not witnessed it firsthand, I have heard much of the valor displayed by thee and thy squad. Truly, thy deeds are worthy of great praise.
Also, the deeds depicted in Rapunzel's drawings are great and powerful.
Yet, that alone will not to bear the weight of truth and secrets.
To bear the weight of truth and secrets, one must be born with such a destiny. Oh boy, here we go. I have no idea what you're saying.
I would be grateful if thou couldst forget what I have spoken.
Perhaps we were born for it because we were engineered in a lab.
For now, it is best we cherish the bond formed upon the White Giant. Now, I shall continue the tour.
The White Giant is, of course, what they called me in college. And no, I haven't lost weight.
Are you in danger? Let me at him!
So yeah, I wonder if Deep has anything to do with whatever organization, squad, government thing maintains the Ark's power source. Because something about her design reminds me of the person who showed up during... Oh, which event was that? Was that Rappy's event? The walk, skip, run, or whatever it was? That we found out about it's like, by the way, there are two cores, and one powers the Raptures and one powers the Ark, and if you kill one, the other dies, so you could, like, take out the Raptures, but it would, like, take out the power source of the Ark as a whole and kill most, if not all, of the humans.
Alright, moving in. The bubbles
Right,
will show
off we
us
go.
the way. Coming. You want me to go there? With this?
Proceeding to
Incoming in... Alright, chalk up another victory for the committee.
Alright, not there. Encounter. Alright, not there.
Alright.
I knew that.
What else you got for us, Nayuta?
What's this? Is this a vegetable garden?
That's right. I grow vegetables here.
Oh, it's incredible. To have something like this on top of the mother whale... Willy, I mean.
You're too kind. I have a friend who loves to wander around, and she's given me a great deal of help.
So, as far as irrigation is concerned, water comes out of this blowhole?
Yep. Whaley drinks seawater and desalinates it, using an internal filter before watering the plants. These vegetables are all edible. Here, try some.
Oh, wow! So cool! Oh, I'm not really that into vegetables. But you need your veggies to grow big and strong. Not that I'm saying you're small. Why are you bothering with all of this?
Because it's fun.
Come again.
I've built a garden on the back of a flying whale. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, totally.
My next goal is to build an orchard and even a ranch right here.
For real?
How are you gonna get deep enough soil for an
I'd like
orchard?
to turn Whaley's back into a forest.
Wow.
That seems heavy. Can Whaley still fly with all that?
If you like it so much, why don't you live here?
I didn't mean it like that.
Tell
What's
me
wrong with
something,
living here?
reptile.
My name's Reptilian.
Yeah, gotcha. So, Raptoid.
Reptilian.
Fine. Reptilian. Care to explain what's going on with those things?
Sorry? What exactly are you referring to?
Those raptures on top of Whaley.
Oh, you're talking about my friends. What would you like to know?
How come they're not attacking us?
Because they're my friends.
Don't be absurd. How can raptures and humans possibly be friends?
Because there's no language barrier. If you can communicate, you can express exactly how you feel. I don't like this. This is fine. I like this. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm happy. I'm sad. All of that can be clearly conveyed through communication. And by doing so, we come to understand each other more deeply and become better able to help one another. That's the power of communication.
Well, he said in the writing thing that we picked up that, they're using human language. Does he just have like a horde of chatterboxes hanging around now?
Sounds like communication is the cornerstone to evolution.
Oh, that's wonderfully put. That's right. Communication is indeed the cornerstone of evolution.
Oh no.
So you should actively try to communicate as well. You never know what kind of new possibilities await.
Levi?
Would you like to try touching my rapture friends? They're as gentle as can be. They'd rather bask in the sun than hurt anyone.
Ooh, yeah, I want to touch them.
Are we petting the raptures?
I'll pass.
Does Reptilian have a rapture petting zoo? Soon after.
Wow, it feels just like touching steel.
That's because raptures are made of steel.
Are they?
It's just that you made them sound so much like animals. I half expected them to feel soft and cuddly.
Hey, you never know. We might encounter a rapture covered in fur one day.
They are amazingly docile, though. I've never seen raptures act this way before.
That's because I was able to communicate with them and let them know we meant them no harm. Come on, I still have lots to show you.
All right, let's go.
Until one of the other heretics shows up and gives them orders, and then they're like, it'll be like, you, go kill them. And then they'll be like, yes, my queen.
If we can't clinch the victory...
Possibly. Maybe. I'm still unsure about the mechanism by which the other heretics command raptures. Like, how much control is it? Like, we did see when a queen told the heretics what to do, they were initially like, wait, why do I want to do that? Why would I do that? Why am I listening to this at all? And then it like worked, and it was just like, oh, well, I guess we'll do what you say now, even though we don't really necessarily want to. So there's a compulsion level control there at that level, but at the lower level, who knows? The random individual raptures were never made out to be...
You want me to go there?
I was going to say particularly smart, but I think it would be more accurate to say particularly free-willed. Like, they just kind of act on instinct most of the time. Okay. After Whaley's transformation, I began to notice changes in other raptures as well. Perhaps the change in a Tyrant-class entity influenced its subordinates. Some who had been hostile towards me gradually became friendly and docile. Even when I built a house on Whaley and walked inside its body, there were no signs of rejection. What an astounding change this is. It proves that a change in the leader of a rapture group can alter the will of its subordinates. This is important, given what we know about queens from other events. If you're here, then you've and you've seen the stream title, then I'm going to assume you are caught up on plot things and nothing I say will be spoilery, but because we now know that Marion is a queen, that means that, in theory, with her as queen, then she can alter the will of her subordinates, which is, I guess, all the Raptures? It's still unclear about that. This means one day, if the Rapture Queen chooses reconciliation with mankind instead of enmity, a new path will open and humans will no longer have to fight the Raptures. In other words, peace is now a real possibility. I've become deeply hopeful for this new era remarkably change will bring. May this record one day reach my dear friend who brought me safely here.
All right, moving
Let this be a lesson to everyone.
Proceeding to
Being a hyperfixated nerd on something that is dangerous and unreasonable and dumb might just be the one path forward out of dystopia into potential peace. So, you know, maybe you could be that nerd. Be the nerd you wish to see in the world. To change in the world.
All right. Encounter.
All right, chalk up another victory for the committee.
Proceeding to
I
target.
will turn every. All right, moving in.
What now? What's gotten into you two?
After all that we went through to get upgraded, we haven't even had a chance to show off.
Yes, you did.
What kind of villain would want a peaceful world like this?
What are you talking about? The Raptures attacked us.
Yeah, but they're just a bunch of small fry. Maybe it's because we're on the Mother Whale, but they feel even weaker than usual.
And what's wrong with being safe? Would you prefer a heretic show up?
You fool! There's no fun in being safe. I want a real fight. A battle where both sides go all out and push each other to the brink and past their limits. As long as I win, that is.
So
Obviously.
What's important.
Of course! Who the hell likes losing battles? And Nayuta still won't answer our questions. Or rather, she's answering them, but... Pilgrims are all so self-centered. They live alone on the surface for so long, they only care about themselves.
Says
How can you be
the
so
quote-unquote
sure
villain.
Pilgrims are like that?
I don't. It's just a personal prejudice of mine.
I do love how Drake is
I
just
believe ye are indeed
very,
strong. Yet
very
it is
upfront and
also
honest when
true
called
that
out.
who beset us are unusually weak.
This doesn't make any sense. Weren't the Raptures here supposed to be Reptilians' friends?
I too find this matter most perplexing. Verily, we must hasten to meet with Harmonizer and inquire as to the cause of this. Our arrival is nigh. Once we but turn to the left here, there should be a passage leading within.
So, we follow Nayuta and turn the corner, only to find the path blocked by one of Whaley's
There must be a secret
What?
passage.
colossal parts. Okay, so canonically, this walking around in the back and fighting is actually happening. So it's not like we have the gameplay of fighting and then the story where they're not fighting. In theory, in actuality, they are fighting on the back as well.
As a secret passage expert, my gut says if we touch the walls or floor, the doors will definitely open.
This path is not the one. Come, let us return.
We walk for a while longer, following Nayuta. A massive, dangerous-looking fan obstructs the way.
We have to launch ourselves through the spinning fans to get inside. You fool! Obviously, we should stop the fan, or at least slow it down before going through.
This path is not the one either. We shall turn back and seek another. So it shall be.
Why are we turning back? Do you not know the way? Once again, we trail after Nayuta. This time we arrive at the end of Whaley's body. One wrong step and we'll fall right off. And now she throws us off the edge.
This is... What is it? You fool, it's obviously... What is it?
Is this not the path we ought to take as well? If not, then come. Let us return forthwith.
Nayuta,
Yes, great hero?
are you lost?
So it seems. Verily.
Why didn't you say so instead of taking us on a wild goose chase?
When one rushes, even what is meant to succeed shall surely fail.
I'd say you're messing things up pretty badly right now.
Verily, to have spoken but thrice in jest and received so fervent a reply doth leave me quite at a loss. Well then, this time shall I guide thee aright. Should I once more lead thee astray with my jests, thou mayst chastise me upon the hindquarters in due recompense.
What? Is she requesting a spanking for being bad?
Either.
All right, bend over and show us those cheeks.
Apparently, yes. Apparently, that's what's going on. I do love, like, how we kind of get, like, the one sane man sort of thing going on here. It's like, okay, first off, why are we spanking her? And two, why me?
I figured you were into this kind of thing.
Could we please meet Reptilian at some point in our lifetime?
There needeth be no haste. So long as we continue to walk, anon we shall arrive.
Well, she is the one they refer to as that slowpoke.
Go. Surely there must be some kind of landmark that you recognize?
Look yonder. We must go forth to the place that seemeth like a fin.
You're kidding, right? We just have to go almost straight ahead?
It seems verily that the yin-yang and the five elements energies in this vicinity are twisted and askew.
Now you're just making things up. That's it. I'm taking point this time. Follow me.
Thank you, Maxwell. At some point, we will get somewhere, thanks to Maxwell.
Let's go, everyone!
But yes, chastise me upon my hindquarters should I err in jest yet again. And just everyone going along with it. It's just like,
Let's keep going! Just a little bit more!
it's one of those classic humor tropes of like, you have a bunch of unreasonable people, and then like the one reasonable one. And sometimes, in Nikke, they take turns with who is the reasonable one and who isn't. It's like, someone's got to play the straight man and everyone else has got to be crazy.
Chalk up another victory for the commander! You want me to go there? Coming. All right,
Okay,
moving in.
another EX stage. Once again, we are going to melt it because we are well into hard mode and this is normal mode, but it is new content.
What we're made of.
Orb. Orb. Orb, 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 orb.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
So many orbs. Orb. Do 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 do.
Down with those who threaten the kingdom.
And just focus the boss. And we got it.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king's
And off we go.
duty. All right, moving in. Incoming encounter.
We are getting close to the end of chapter 39.
Victory for their subjects.
Proceeding to talk.
Engaging with
And we have not yet
Together.
had our,
Never fall.
what's not the commander's unit, or the commando's unit.
Proceeding to target.
We have not yet had the two sides meet up with both
Hey, where are you going?
the commander's group and the heretic group.
I was following thee. How is it that thou art over there?
You're the one who keeps wandering off. You were supposed to just follow me.
Verily, the geomantic energies here are in disarray, so I am bereft of all sense of direction.
Someone put a leash on her.
Why aren't you moving?
I was but now beholding this rust shaped like a butterfly. Pray, behold, doth it not appear as though some hand had crafted it thus on purpose? Nature is indeed
Oh
a
no,
realm
she's
most wondrous and
dumb.
mysterious. Verily.
Verily is she dumb.
Hey, wake up! Ah. Are you okay? You just blacked out.
Ah. My apologies. The sunlight was so pleasant that I succumbed to slumber. You must be weary as well. What say ye that we rest a while ere we press onward?
Huh? Huh?
Nayuta, what are you doing sitting on the ground?
Behold this place. Long hath the sun shone upon it, bestowing warmth. Verily, a warm seat doth nurture the health of the body.
After many stops and starts, we finally reached the Finn area that Nayuta mentioned.
Oh, thou art indeed a true finder of paths. It would have taken me 3 days' journey to arrive here. Pray, didst thou employ some manner of instant travel?
So, where do we go now?
There ought to be a lift hereabouts that doth lead to the other side. I am certain it was near, yet find it I cannot. 'Tis a matter that would cause even spirits to wail.
I think you're standing on it.
Oh, do you, perchance, possess clairvoyance?
This is seriously unreal. Are all pilgrims
Thank you
like
for the
this?
follow. Oh, wait, it's too small for me to read on that screen. Oh, how unfortunate. It's a fake follow from a bot. It's okay. We'll ban them. And hopefully Twitch does its thing and purges bot follows from the account. Yeah, most of them at
Maybe
least.
it's because they've been up on the surface too long.
Commander, I'm going to activate the lift.
Okay.
Pray, wait but a moment.
We've done nothing but
You've
wait.
held us up long enough, and we can't afford any more distractions.
Look yonder. Verily.
Verily. We look toward the direction Nayuta pointed. A swarm of flying raptures is heading our way.
Detecting a lord class amongst them.
Pray, let us forbear and observe but for a moment. They dost attack? How curious. Those who rideth the white giant art ever gentle, and ne'er do they strike first. Methinks some misfortune hath befallen the harmonizer, or mayhap the white giant itself. 'Tis no time to tarry, verily.
Pretty sure no one else was relaxing but you.
Engaging.
Laplace, Drake, time to put those upgrades of yours to good use.
You bet!
So,
Ultimate hero, moving out! Oh no you don't! I'll show you the power of the great villain!
So the trick here is, did the heretics actually do something? Or is there something passive about their presence, like in the dark matter, that's interfering with Whaley's, we'll say, pacifying effects?
Forgive me, great hero. May this humble one witness this battle?
Sure, go ahead, but why do you want to watch?
Verily, I desire to behold thy strength, as well as that of these fair ladies.
Fine by me, sit back and let us handle
I
this.
give you my thanks, verily.
Affirmative. Engaging enemy. Time to show them what we're
Okay.
made of.
And she did say that once she saw her strength, that she would be more willing to share secrets. So we have that going for us, which is nice. So she might tell us more stuff.
How heavy your burden has been.
Tell me the down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Okay. Easy enough. I think we've only got one more story thing for this chapter.
Chalk up another victory for the commander.
Oh, there it
Want
is.
me to go there?
I've made an incredible discovery. It's a new and wondrous phenomenon I've never could have foreseen. Inside Whaley, I found a new life. This child is neither human, nor Nikke, nor even a Rapture. Could it be a new species, or perhaps a new evolution of Raptures, born to make peace with humanity? What new chapter in human history will this great discovery herald? Okay. First we've heard of that.
All right, not there. Encounter.
All right, moving in. The story will be rewritten into a tale.
Proceed.
Engaging with the bubbles. With this, we're one step closer to our dream. You want me to go there? Engaging
right.
with the enemy. You want me to go there?
Last plot bit of the act. And a boss fight of some sort.
Flawless victory! That barely even qualified as a warm-up.
Well, satisfied with our performance? Were
Oh,
the
I'm sorry, I
Matisse
was
brought
asleep.
Solely from the Ark's own technology? Yes. Would I be correct in assuming Matisse doth employ the most advanced technology known? Barely?
Of course! We're brand spankin' new! Don't stare too long or our brilliance might blind you.
Then it's not good
To
enough.
have come thus far, it is wondrous indeed. Humanity's potential doth move upon a plane apart from beings such as ourselves. Yet,
Who
mayhap
are
not
ourselves?
quite as yet. As I foresaw, without the key.
What's the matter, Pilgrim? Lost for words after seeing our amazing performance?
No, clearly they're like, oh, they've kind of caught
If
up.
you work hard, you can also become a hero.
So no, they're clearly saying it's like, huh, they've gotten closer even without whatever the key is. But it's like, oh, you're still not there yet. Too bad.
Thy kind words are much appreciated. I shall strive diligently. Cutie, are you hurt? Your arm.
I look at both my arms and notice blood seeping through my left sleeve. Oh, must have caught a stray bullet or shrapnel. Nothing serious, don't worry about it.
Take a look at your wound. No wounds, as expected. How's the pain?
What pain? I didn't even realize I was injured.
Commander, I feel that tracking the 4 beasts is no longer our top priority. We must get you back to the Ark for a full medical examination.
We've come all this way, and Matisse is here supporting
Yes,
us.
But
Yuta approaches.
Great hero. Doth thy wounds always heal so swiftly?
I've always healed pretty fast. But it's been abnormally quick as of late.
Pray, where wast thou born?
In the Ark?
Hast thou e'er been grievously ill in times past?
Yes. I feel like I've heard that question
I
before.
beseech thee, answer.
stop. Don't come any closer.
Oh, dear me, I meaneth no harm. I but wish to ascertain that he is well.
No, that's not it. There's another reason. I'll take care of it, so just hold tight.
Oh,
She doesn't want her coming in contact with the Vop house.
pray tell. Could it be? Vop House?
Ah, there we go.
Great hero? Pray, which number art thou?
What do you mean?
Nay, wait. 'Tis not so. Pray, what subject number art thou? Dost thou know, perchance? Nay, have I spoken too hastily?
Number 7. I've been called number 7, although I don't know why.
My. Hath it commenced? Yet how... the gene should not be roused as of yet. The Gene Reaper would not abide in idleness.
The Gene Reaper? Suddenly, a deafening boom fills the air. I reflectively turn toward the sound. A massive blue beam streaks across the cloudy slowed down. Sky as if piercing through it. The beam continues to blaze upward, reaching far beyond the clouds. Did this come out of the whale, or is it like something on the ground shooting at the whale?
What's that? Did a rapture fire that?
It's even bigger than the Matisse Buster.
Is it some kind of fancy fireworks display? Talk about wasting money.
It's coming from that direction.
Eden's spear.
Eden's spear? What?
What manner of sorcery is this?
Levi, look over there! I'm looking at it. What the hell is that? Who fired that? Huh? You're asking me? I don't know.
Who said I was asking you?
Then are you asking me? I don't know either.
It was a rhetorical question.
It's really huge. Is there a rapture that can actually fire something that big?
Gluttony.
Not even a heretic could fire something that massive all at once.
Gluttony if he
What
ate a
the
pillar.
heck is that? It's getting under my skin.
Should we go check it out?
Huh?
When you think about it, there's really no reason for us to stay here. I say we take Behemoth with us and head back. Then we can, I don't know, go check what that thing is.
You're heading back already?
That's not a bad idea, actually.
There's still so much I want to show you. Tell me, do the Raptures and I look like friends to you?
Absolutely.
Don't answer him, you dummy!
Oh,
Why not?
Okay.
Don't be
I'm
mean
glad
to
to hear
Ziz.
that. It's sad to say goodbye, but I hope our meeting today will bring some good to your future, no matter how small. Well then, I'll show you the way out. Oh dear, please wait just a moment. Sorry, but could I show you one last thing?
What is it?
It's my friend.
It's not another rapture, is it?
She's not a Rapture, but a very dear friend of mine.
So this is probably the one who was referred to in that writing. That's like not a rapture, not a Nikke, not a human, but something else.
I really want you to meet her, so please wait here a moment.
But I don't feel like waiting.
Aw, really? But I'm kind of curious. If you don't want to wait, we don't have to. I'm really curious, though. Just think, what kind of weirdo must someone be to be Reptilian's friend, huh? Are you really not going?
Fine. Let's go.
Yay!
You're the best, Levi!
Come on, let's get this show on the road.
What a joyful day it is.
Okay, one of these. Although, it looks like different. This one has shields on it of some description. Not that it matters. It should be dead within the first burst. Yep. As expected, dead within the first burst.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
Okay, we can go to 40 now.
All right, not there. I knew that. Proceeding to target.
Alright, so we're going to take a quick break before we start chapter 40. So feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. I'll go take a break myself. If you're on Twitch, we're going to run a 2.5-minute ad break. But we will be back afterward, and I'll see you in like 2.5 minutes.
Well, well. Long time no see.
Heya! Hello, how have you been?
Same old, same old.
Good to see you're still kicking.
Right? Thanks to you, I ended up falling for it even deeper.
Huh?
Did you really come alone?
Master and Rappy are exploring the surface, and Anise is preparing to power up.
I'd heard the rumors, but wow, Anise was really a pop star? That just doesn't fit our image at all.
Seeing her in person might help you change your mind.
Yeah? Now I have to check it out.
Huh? Can you leave the Outer Rim?
Just kidding. I was just thinking out loud. Jackal and I can't leave the Outer Rim without permission. And there's no way they'd approve a request to go see a farewell concert.
That's true. You must feel awfully stifled. Nah, the Outer Rim's awesome! There's tons of space to run around! You can smash and stomp around all you want, and the ACPU won't even chase you, so it's great!
I'm not sure how much longer that'll last, though.
Because of those things watching us? Should I go bite them?
I wouldn't if I were you. You'd be vaporized.
Ugh, I hate those guys! All they do is stare! Who are you talking about?
I'll show you later. Now then, let's see. You want to know about a music producer who's been hanging out at some seedy joints, huh?
Yes. After coming to the Outer Rim, she seemingly vanished without a trace. What's a seedy joint? A decadent place where people get up to shady activities. What does decadent mean?
A place full of secrets.
Ooh, does that mean we're gonna uncover some secrets?
You could say that.
Sounds fun!
The area's huge, but at least we've got some info. How about we chat on the way? There's someone I want to introduce you to.
Alright, let's go!
Composer and producer? Sounds like she's got some fame under her belt. In that case, there's only one place she'd go. FELT's. It's the biggest red light district in the Outer Rim.
Oh.
And you know what you're most likely to run into over there?
I don't know. Booze?
The Ark's upper crust. People whose names you would instantly recognize, wandering around like it's nothing.
Oh.
The Outer Rim may be lawless, but that doesn't stop thrill seekers of all types from heading to FELT's. No laws means there are no limits. Huh. I'd bet good money that's where you'll find this lady.
Isn't it dangerous to go there?
It's completely different from what you typically associate with the Outer Rim. This may sound crazy, but given how it often caters to elite clientele, the security and privacy measures over there are probably better than what you'd see in the Ark.
Things might get hairy.
What makes you think that?
I doubt the type of people who frequent FELTs will appreciate someone barging in and looking for someone.
Whoa, you're right. I've thought this before, but you're way sharper than I expected.
Haha, as should any character who wears glasses.
People flock to FELTs for the thrills, sure. But what really reels them in is the airtight secrecy. You can bear even your most depraved urges in there, and not a whisper ever gets out. Just like you said, if we just waltz in and start asking for someone's whereabouts, well, that's practically begging for a fight with everything FELTs is all about.
Even for someone from the Exotic Squad? I thought you guys were idolized over there.
Of course it's possible. Not just because I'm part of Exotic,
but also because I've got connections. I've already put in a word, so once we meet up with them, we can get things started. We can't get caught, but if we do it all sneaky-like, it should be fine.
Are you sure we'll be okay?
We've got the commando unit on our side, so what's there to worry about?
No, I mean for you guys. Isn't there, like, some kind of back alley code you guys follow? Can you just break it like that?
Aw, you're worried about us? Don't be. We're totally fine. Exotic's jurisdiction has been expanded exponentially.
It has?
Yep, our original mission was mostly espionage in the Outer Rim. But now, it's all about keeping the Outer Rim stable. Because of that, our authority got a serious upgrade too. We're stuck inside the Outer Rim. But oh well. So, shall we get going?
Alright, I'm counting on you. Are we going on our own? The boss isn't coming with us? She's so smart and super helpful.
Of course she'll be joining us.
Did you say boss?
Yeah.
Aren't you the leader of the Exotic Squad?
Nope.
Could it be...
Nope. It's not that either. So don't worry. A new leader has been appointed to the Exotic Squad.
It's the first time we're actually meeting in person. I'm EH, leader of the Exotic Squad. You're Neon from the Counter Squad, right?
Yeah, that's right. But wait, isn't she the leader of Heavenly Ascension?
Yeah, she was.
So you... became a Nikke?
Correct. I asked Ingrid for help.
Why? So, is making terrorist squad leaders like a tradition in Exotic or something?
Neon!
No, I'm honestly asking because I really don't know.
The reason I was appointed the leader of the Exotic Squad is simple. I know the Outer Rim better than anyone. As for why I became a Nikke, I wish to atone for what I've done.
Huh?
I realize now how horrific terrorism is. Under the pretense of fighting for greater rights in the Outer Rim, I was blinded by the belief I was undertaking a righteous mission. Fighting for the weak. I brainwashed myself into thinking that for the cause, any means were justifiable, no matter how brutal. Ironically, it was being involved with terrorism that made me realize how foolish my thinking had been. I've committed terrible, unspeakable acts. By the time I came to that realization, I was at death's door. That's why I asked to be made into a Nikke. Because I wanted to atone in any way possible.
And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
By making sure nothing like this ever happens again. By doing everything I can for those who are harmed.
For how long?
Forever.
What about you, Viper?
Huh?
How are you going to atone?
Oh, why you gotta be like that?
Since I have to work with people who caused such a major incident at the Ark.
You know, it would have helped if I turned my mic back on after that break.
I want to at least hear what your plan is moving forward.
You're the one who asked us for a favor, right? So you came here knowing exactly what you were getting into.
To be honest, it would have been way easier to ask the Underworld Queen. But still, I came to you. You wanna know why? Because I wanted to see for myself what condition you all were in.
What if I were to say there's no particular reason?
Then I'll go back and can't help but keep looking at you with suspicion. Honestly, I don't see you or anyone in Exotic in a good light. I'm sure Master, Rappy, and Anise feel the same way. You stabbed us in the back up north, and you blasted a hole in the Ark. And we took the brunt of the damage. They say that you paid your dues, but if you ask me, I don't think the punishment was nearly harsh enough.
Then what kind of punishment would satisfy you, Neon?
So here we have, for the people like me who've been around a while and who might have forgotten certain plot points, this is the, by the way, in case you've forgotten, here's what happened. And this is also where we get to have the audience insert thing of, it's like, we know that you, the audience, would like to ask these questions, so we're going to ask them for you.
The kind that never stops.
Huh.
It's simply not enough to just have a choker strapped to your neck that keeps you inside the Outer Rim. So tell me, how do you feel right now, working for Exotic?
She fiddles with
To
her
be seen in
choker.
a positive light?
What?
Yeah, it's true we went along with Crow's plan. And caused terrible things to happen to the Ark.
Uh-huh, yes.
And yeah, we did awful things to you guys.
Yes.
Honestly, I was surprised. I never thought you'd be the one to reach out first.
And now, I want the commander to do terrible things to me. And that's why I've turned over a new leaf.
I know that helping you is part of Exotic's mission, but I feel bad about what happened. You've been through so much because of us.
I'm still waiting to hear about atonement.
Atonement? I wouldn't know how. Didn't I tell you, I want to be seen in a positive light? I just
Positive
wanna
light,
look
like all
good
the
in front of you
shininess on the
guys.
skirt.
That's all. Even more so for Honey. I've been waiting for a chance to impress you. And this is a golden opportunity.
Don't you feel any guilt about what you did to the Ark?
Don't know. It was bound to happen at some point.
That is
Right,
demonstrably false.
I'm just kidding. Fine. Then why don't you tell me how to atone?
I don't know how.
You see, neither do I. That's why I'm helping you guys. You're the good guys. I at least know that much.
Uh-huh.
Maybe if I keep helping you out, there'll come a day when I do know how to atone. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to impress you while I'm at it.
Okay. I'm keeping an eye
It's
on
kind of
you.
funny how she vocalizes the
Fine by
hearts
me.
Jackal.
right there.
Yeah? Why'd you call me? No reason. Just thought I'd try calling. Neon, you bored? Want a treat? Thanks, but no thanks. Alright then. I'm looking forward to working with you guys. Hey, wait. I've got a question. You said that your jurisdiction was expanded exponentially, right?
Yep.
But still
That's
only
right.
in the Outer Rim?
That must mean you have more sway in the Outer Rim than you did before.
Exactly.
So if you guys actually decide to pull off another terror attack now, wouldn't it blow up even bigger? You'd be able to gather people and supplies way easier than before.
That won't happen.
Why? Because you've had a change of heart?
It's not that we won't. It's that we can't. You said you're heading to Ephialtes, right? Let me show you. Our friendly neighborhood intruders.
Go to the Outer Rim. Got it.
Look over there.
EH points to 2 Nikkes who are standing nearby. Alright, so we've got the funnels set up, similar to Ein. And I guess hers too, she's a little bit off screen, so I can't quite see what her thingies are.
They look a lot like Enoch.
Oh, right. Enoch did say that she wanted to have some Nikkes directly under her control.
Ugh, I hate those guys.
That's endless. And eternity. They're Nikkes Enoch personally sent to the Outer Rim.
Wait, Enoch?
Yeah. Enoch determined that the Outer Rim was responsible for the attack on the Ark. So she sent these two to keep tabs on us.
Can I greet them?
I wouldn't recommend it. They attack if you get too close. They've already killed 5 people.
What?
They just showed up one day. The only info we got was that 2 Nikkes would be permanently stationed in the Outer Rim. They came out of nowhere and just planted themselves right there. They don't even talk. Unless they're working, they just stand there like that all the time.
What are they working?
Work as in...
If you equip a weapon, or start to plot an attack of some sort, they suddenly show up and start busting heads.
You're saying Anike's the one doing the attacking?
Yeah, and they don't discriminate. They attack humans and Nikkes alike.
We don't even know what weapons they use. A flash goes off and the target's literally reduced to dust. We're pretty sure it's some kind of ultra-high heat device, but honestly, we have no clue.
So that means we're in danger too, right? I mean, we're armed and all.
They only take action when someone actually shows hostility toward the Ark.
Whoa. Do they have psychic powers or something?
They might as well. They're controlled by Enoch.
On everyone in the Outer Rim.
Isn't their hearing way too sharp?
I doubt it. They've most likely planted bugs all over the Outer Rim and are using them to listen in on conversations.
But that sounds kinda weird, right? You're telling me those two listen to every single conversation going on here? Gee whiz, they won't even have time to sleep.
That's why I think those two aren't Nikkes, but something else entirely. They're weapons of unknown origins, the way they move at insane speeds to wherever trouble breaks out. Their ability to single out only those hostile toward the Ark. In so many ways, their abilities go beyond humans and even Nikkes. And nobody's ever seen them sleep or talk. But the most telling thing? They look almost exactly like Enoch.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Do you know what happened to Heavenly Ascension after those things showed up?
Everyone who didn't run away died.
Almost all of them are dead. Only a tiny handful of them remain.
You're kidding.
Those things did it. Without a leader, Heavenly Ascension literally got wiped out. Not that having one would have changed much anyway. It didn't even take them a week to finish the whole job. The only ones who survived were the small handful that EH managed to persuade to lay down their weapons and stop plotting any attacks against the Ark. You want to know the real kick in the teeth? That's literally all those things did. They take out anyone who intended to cause harm to the Ark. Nothing more, nothing less.
Some in the Outer Rim thought that when those things came barging in, the central government was finally taking interest in the Outer Rim. From the outside, it looked just like a security crackdown. People started hoping maybe their living standards would improve, and they get to live like humans for once. But those things don't do a damn thing other than take down whomever they deem to be a threat to the Ark. No matter who dies in the Outer Rim, who kills whom, or whatever else goes on. If it's not deemed a threat to the Ark, they don't move an inch. It's very much like Enoch. For better or for worse, the Outer Rim can't lay a finger on the Ark anymore. So what I'm saying is, there's no need to worry just because Exotic's been given more authority. The Ark is safer from the Outer Rim now more than it's ever been. Those two will eliminate anything that poses a threat to the Ark. Exotic's primary goal when it comes to overseeing the Outer Rim is making sure its inhabitants aren't all slaughtered by those two. While that may not sound all that terrible at first,
It means the Outer Rim is officially the Ark's dumping ground. And there's nothing we can do about it.
we have to do something about that. Let's go. FELTs isn't far from here.
Interesting. But despite the fact that the stream has been very, very short this evening, whatever is happening with my stomach continues to happen and be distracting and painful. So I think we're just going to call it a short stream, and I'm going to lie on the floor for a while, and we will be back on Tuesday with Warframe. If you would like to see the full schedule and get notified and all when things go up, you feel free to join the Discord. We have this. We'll send that out for anyone who wants to click on it and whatnot. And yeah, that will be it. It'll be Warframe on Tuesday. It'll be Dungeons and Dragons Online on Thursday. Those are the two scheduled days. I will determine if we have any other days mixed in there at some point in the future. But for now, we're going to leave relatively abruptly because I'm going to lie on the floor and attempt to not die. So with that being said, thank you for everyone who is here. Remember that you can click the buttons if you liked it, subscribe, follow, all that nonsense. And good night.